for Higgins.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Health. Will the Minister please update the House on how Australia is supporting our Pacific neighbours in the battle against COVID-19, as well as how international and domestic vaccine developments are helping to protect Australian lives and livelihoods?
The Minister for Health.
Thanks very much, Mr Speaker, and I want to thank the member for Higgins, not just for the question but for her service to the Australian people through her medical work over many years and many decades. We know that, sadly, as the COVID-19 pandemic has continued, having improved over recent months, it has deteriorated in recent weeks. 486,000 cases in the last 24 hours, 7,500 lives lost, over 2.7 million lives lost in all, and those are just the official figures. At the same time, again, we have been blessed in Australia to have 0 cases of community transmission for the 51st day this year, an extraordinary result. But we know as we look to our near neighbours, in Papua New Guinea we see that there have been almost 400 recorded cases in the last 24 hours and that as a consequence Australia is stepping in and stepping up to assist our neighbours. The AUSMAT team has been dispatched today. They've been dispatched with almost 8,500 vaccines, as well as the consumables to support that rollout to assist with the health workers of PNG. There's more to come from the National Medical Stockpile and from our international inventories of vaccines as we push to have those released. At the same time as taking that action with PNG, there's also been very important news for the world. The AstraZeneca clinical trial results released overnight, over 32,000 patients, 100% effectiveness against serious illness, hospitalisation or loss of life. That is an extraordinary result which should lead to a great deal of confidence, not just here in Australia, but around the world. These vaccines are literally saving lives and protecting lives, and we are fortunate to have that access to 50 million domestically produced, Australian-made, CSL-produced AstraZeneca vaccines. Over the last 24 hours, we've seen a 10% growth in our entire national vaccination rate to now over 312,000 vaccinations that have occurred in Australia. 62,000 within our aged care sector, 634 aged care facilities with first doses, 110 aged care facilities with second doses, and people around the country putting themselves forward and general practices around the country participating in the program. I want to thank all of those who've come forward to be engaged, all of those who have participated in this program, and what we are seeing now is action which will save lives both here in Australia and across the waters in PNG.
The member for Corangamite.
Thank you, Speaker. My question